Welcome in this analysis session of our sample question paper. Though paper is printed in 3 languages, I will carry out analysis only in 1 language. So identify the river. Answer is here Indus. That is option A is correct. Just check out it is having origin beyond Himalaya or even Kailas range. Then river Swat is its basin, because it is tributary of Kabul river, and it is breaking out greater Himalaya ranges. So all these 3 reasons we can conclude that the river is Sindhu. Otherwise, Brahmaputra river is there, Tarim river is there, all these trans-Himalayan river, even Satluj is trans-Himalayan river. But here in this order, our answer is Sindhu, because Swat Valley, it's the beautiful valley in today's Pakistan. How many times can a solar eclipse be observed from Venus in year of Venus? Here the question is associated with number of satellites of Venus. So for Venus, number of satellites are 0. And in order to observe that solar eclipse, there must be satellite. Then the question of size and distance that will arrive. But here there has no satellite for Venus, and Mercury is much more away from Venus. So there is no eclipse. Solar eclipse can be observed from Venus. So the answer is not associated with solar eclipse. Rather, it is more focused over number of satellites of Venus. Upper House of Parliament of India is known as a simple answer, that is Rajya Sabha. If you are going through our fundamental lecture, then also that is given in playlist, then also the answer is very clear. Arrange in ascending order: kilometer, astronomical unit, light year, and parsec. So kilometer is the smallest, astronomical unit is distance between sun and earth, so greater than kilometer. Light year is distance traveled by light in 1 year time, so obviously it is greater than astronomical unit. And parsec is unit used that is consisting of light years, and so parsec is the greatest unit here, so sequence A is correct. For information, 1 parsec equal to 3.26 light years, so obviously it is greater than light year. This is a question just to check your map understanding. So if you are going through map clearly, you'll get idea that one can enter in the Caspian Sea directly through. So it is earthbound sea. So it is not possible to enter from any other sea in this Caspian Sea as long as canal is not constructed. But it is just difficult, very difficult to construct such type of canal. So right now the answer D is correct option. 10,000 meter equal to dash dash kilometer. So obviously from our fundamental lecture it is very clear that 1000 meter equal to 1 kilometer. So remove 3 zeros, you will get answer as 10 kilometer. So option A here is correct option. Carbohydrates are digested in our body, that is in form of simple sugar or fundamental molecule of sugar, that is glucose, that is C6H12O6. So answer A is correct option over here. Go through our nutrition and digestion lecture in this related, which is present in our playlist. This type of question, where to go through both statements and find out right, wrong, like that option. Say for example, the first statement given, that is 22nd December is the longest day in Oslo. So Oslo, that is there in Norway, that is in Europe, Scandinavian country. So that is in northern hemisphere. And you are aware that in north hemisphere, in month of December, nights are very short and day time is more. So first option is false. So we have determined first option is false. Now second, 23rd June is the smallest day in Rome. Now Rome is in Italy, that is again in Europe. So northern hemisphere. So you are aware in June in Europe or northern hemisphere, daytime is large, and therefore as longer days are there, this option is not correct, and so both options are false. So you have to click here, both options are false. That both options are false, that is given in option D. Now sequence in increasing order of energy. Now the answer that is given in the first few videos regarding this fundamental physics or atomic structure, there only spectrum or a separate lecture of spectrum is also there. You are aware that VIBGYOR, that violet to red, energy decreases or wavelength increases. So here red, orange, green, violet, that is red, orange, green, violet, option A, that is correct sequence over here. We have an entire video over this topic, that the first European visited India is. So many people wrongly answered that is as Marco Polo. Some people may say Vasco da Gama, but you are aware prior to Marco Polo and Vasco da Gama, Megasthenes was there in India as an ambassador in the court of Chandragupta Maurya. But prior to Megasthenes, Alexander invaded India, and prior to Alexander, his messengers arrived in India, and prior to these messengers, Alexander was aware that there is India, that means there is connection between Europe and India. And one more thing, when Alexander invaded Afghanistan region, at that time it is Bactria and Gandhar, they found certain Greeks settled over there. This indicates that whatever the options given in the list, prior to that some other Greeks arrived in India, and therefore none of these is the correct answer. This is just sample paper. You will get idea how to answer the questions, and videos given in playlist you have to observe at least twice or thrice, then you will get this paper very easy. All the best for this simple level exam, and you are aware that we are having various courses regarding this. So if you are finding these things difficult, then obviously you can join our preparatory courses. Then you will see the difference, that these questions will be easily answered by you. Details of these preparatory batches, phone numbers and QR codes are mentioned. You can follow through that for that purpose. Thanks.